I gotta make sure I pack that.
Hello. Why I asked? I'm like, are we ready? Yes, I'm ready.
Sonya's like, I gotta make sure I gotta pack that.
It's my credit card. I have to make sure I bring it.
YouTube exclusive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start flashing it around.
YouTube exclusive. Like my numbers everywhere. Yeah. Oh, Sonia, like I go try and buy like breakfast or something and my card's denied like right away. Like no suspicion.
Oh my gosh.
at all.
I had that. Okay. So I didn't know that my credit on my debit card was only to like 600 because I bought more than 600 and it wasn't like an issue. But I guess if they're like separate purchases, it's fine. I don't know. And I got my tattoo and it came to more than 600. And I'm like paying for it and everything like that. And my card got declined. And he's like, yeah, you can e-transfer. And I'm like, the money's there, guy. The money's in the bank account.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I didn't just like
I'll
take
show
this
you.
tattoo.
It's there.
And so like I try to e-transfer. No, it's not working. I was like, what the fuck? So finally I was like, okay, I can do credit card. He's like, we only take MasterCard. I was like, thank fucking God, that's the card I got. Like, oh my God, if they only took Visa, I'd be fucked. And so I did it. That worked, but they had to add like an extra 2%, to it. So I was like, well, I'm not tipping you on my credit card. Thank God I had birthday money from my in-laws in cash. I was like, this is the luckiest I've ever felt. Fuck. Yeah. So declining cards, big phobia of mine.
Yeah, that would be too. It happens so much because, like, as a young single mother buying groceries, you're like, oh, I guess, like, I thought I had enough. Like, last time I checked, and then like a bill went through or something, and like you're like, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have to check on my phone that money's there before I use my bank card. Like I still do that because of trauma.
Yeah.
So one time, like, child tax went into my account, whatever. We were at Walmart, and I had this nagging feeling to check my account before we cashed out, and thank God I did, because I had like auto like payments coming out, and one of my auto payments for one of my bills came out and took almost all my child tax, and I was like, oh my God, like,
Yeah.
it was like an old credit card too, and it just like, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I turned off auto payments because
Yeah.
of fucking NSF and like insufficient fund fees.
Yeah.
Like I would always get fucked with those. And I
Yeah.
was like, thanks for charging me for being poor, you fucking stupid rich bank.
Yeah.
Suck my dick.
Yeah. No. So many times. But now I just Kyle takes care of our finances. I just spend the money. And I'm like, you let me know when I need to work more hours. Because I have spent all our money, but I'm like, I don't need that stress. Yeah, I'm like, I have decided we have unlimited funds. This is this make-believe world that I live in. I've decided I'm not gonna worry about money. I'm just gonna keep
it's
going.
not even real.
I'm just gonna live my life like it's unlimited funds, and whatever happens, happens. That's it'll be fine.
It's fine. Hopefully, society will collapse by then. It won't matter.
Right? I'm waiting for like my Mad Max era, like Thunderdome. That'll be so much fun.
There's literally in Canada, due to like tax issues right now, so many people that are so used to like getting refunds or whatever are like being forced to like pay money. So like so many people right this year are just refusing to file.
Yeah, they're like, no, I'll wait.
They're like, oh wait, I don't have the money to afford to pay my taxes right now. So they're just not. Yeah.
I think you can wait 5 years before you have to pay. 3 to 5. I don't know. It's one of those two. And then like maybe by the 5-year mark, the systems will have reset. It's like, it'll be fine.
Maybe. We gotta blow up the servers.
Yeah. I have a vision board and it's like all like end of days dystopian like photos. Like this is my 5-year plan, guys. It's just
The apocalypse.
Yeah, no zombies because I can't fight those off. But you know,
Well,
we'll
once
see.
Trump is elected, maybe.
I can't believe this. Like it's not real life. I didn't believe it the first time. And then like I figured now he's proven his capabilities. But no, people
Yeah,
are
but
like,
he's going up
"Yeah."
against Biden, who agrees with him on 90% of his policies. He just doesn't like say the racist stuff out loud. Like that's the
Yeah,
only difference. Like
that's it.
policy-wise, they're pretty much similar, but the rest
Yeah,
of it's like no.
it's just one's creepy loudly and the other one's creepy quietly.
Right.
That's it. Oh, have fun, America. Sucks to be you.
It'll hit us in 5 years.
That's my plan. I got a plan, guys. I got a plan.
Okay, so what's our topic for this week?
Domri hasn't asked us our questions yet.
Okay,
Oh.
we were in conversation, but yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking the last of my rum with Diet Coke. Woohoo!
Ooh, Sonia, what are you drinking?
I am 2 brownies in and rum and mixture. It's rum, juice, and one of those pops. Clear pop.
I'm
Sprite?
drinking.
7-Up. Yeah, Sprite.
I'm just drinking Diet Coke.
Mm.
Mixer.
Mixer. You're just drinking mixer.
Yeah.
I am leaving soon to go see you guys. And I'm like, oh my God, my list. There's so much on my list. And I'm like, I have to do all these things. And I decided I was gonna have some brownies instead. So it's just
I'm really
priority.
excited to celebrate my birthday with you because I have a plan after dinner when we come back to my house. It's a surprise.
Like there's like that guy where you have to sign like the contract, and it's like that guy that does like torture, like legal, apparently it's legal torture.
I'll make you guys sign an NDA.
Yeah, and like I can't sue you for whatever happened. Yeah.
No.
Ready?
Yep, ready.
Ready.
I don't like this one. Why is this in here?
Well, I mean, it's a decent question, but I feel like that'd be a fun question to do with like a cosplayer. For our listeners, the question is, what's your favorite piece of clothing you own? I feel like that would be like cool to do with like a cosplayer, but not just
not us. Yeah. I feel like
we don't dress up like
no. I had to like buy a dress up outfit. It's not even dress uppy. It's just like a pair of pants and like a shirt that isn't a work shirt. And I like for our gathering thing.
Photo shoot. We're having a photo shoot so that we have professional podcast photos. So make sure you follow us on our social medias to see how good we look with a little bit of Photoshop and makeup.
Yeah. Oh man. A whole lot of makeup. If this is dumb again, I'm just gonna throw the whole. Okay. Okay.
I just spilled my drink.
What the fuck?
I didn't know that we like did sports. Okay.
Okay, there's mascots for everything. Hamburger Helper is a fucking glove mascot.
Yeah,
Thank you.
okay. We're keeping this one.
Okay, the question is your favorite mascot
from anything. We got like cereal, we got convenience stores, whatever. Movies.
Okay, can I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I brought up Hamburger Helper. I'm gonna sidestep him a little bit. When I was a kid, I used to love Tony the Tiger. Like,
they're
Frosted
great.
Flakes.
Yeah.
Now he can kick rocks. Did you guys see the new Kellogg's commercial?
No.
Okay. Well, he's in it.
Do you want me to
'cause
Google it?
Well, yeah, I mean, the Kellogg
Okay.
CEO. Did you hear about the Kellogg
Yes.
CEO and what?
Yes.
Okay.
We've
They
talked
made a
about this,
commercial
yeah.
for it. They made a commercial for that where they're eating like Frosted Flakes and Kellogg
Flakes for-
cereal for dinner, and Tony the Tiger's like saying like, chicken can take the night off. Because you can have cereal for dinner. You know when I used to have cereal for dinner?
Because you're
When I was
poor.
poor. Now they're advertising it. And it's like, okay, cereal is not even a balanced breakfast.
No.
All sugar. That's
So let
Like
alone a
cereal and-
dinner.
yeah. Cereal and donuts have the same like stuff in it.
Well, donuts is a breakfast food too. So.
I know, that's insane. How would that? That's like my midnight guilty snack. I'm like, oh, powdered donut.
I didn't
Like-
know donuts was a breakfast thing at first. I thought it was a dessert, like a treat, a dessert. But no, it's a breakfast food. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, you go to Walmart in the States and they're like breakfast foods, and it's all like cinnamon buns, like those honey buns.
Okay, cinnamon bun
and-
is breakfast to me. But I don't know why I separated donuts from that. I was like, no, donuts is like cookies and like cake. That belongs in a different area than breakfast. But no, it's breakfast.
But they sell
Because-
all that stuff at coffee shops where
Yeah.
you go in the morning for your breakfast.
Yes. So like you get a donut with coffee, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. But like before, I was just like, no, that's a dessert, and
Like-
I was wrong.
Before egg sandwiches were served at Tim Hortons, it was
Yeah, it's
donuts
donuts.
and cake.
It was just donuts. Yeah.
all the donuts. It's still
Yeah.
breakfast. Like it.
But
I'm
yeah,
not finding any mascot.
Okay.
A new mascot. There's
a new mascot for Kellogg's?
yeah. Did
Wait,
you
what
say
do
there
you-
was a new
No,
mascot?
no. I'm saying
No,
Tony the
Tony the
Tiger was
Tiger.
advertising it.
Instead of saying
Oh.
it's great, he says
Yeah.
chicken
He's-
can
he's
take a night off.
Yeah, like chicken can take the night off because we're having cereal like for dinner. Yeah.
Because we're poor.
So the CEO doubled down.
Yeah.
It's in a nice upper middle class house. Oh my god. Like that made me so mad and heartbroken. I was like, "Oh no, Tony.
Why, Tony? Why?
Why? Why'd you become a part of the capitalist machine?"
Oh,
Oh no, the Fruit Loops bird is gonna be next then.
toucan.
Yeah, Toucan Sam. Oh
Is he Kellogg's or General Mills?
No, he's Kellogg's. Kellogg's. Fruit
Kellogg's.
Loops. Yeah.
Kellogg's Fruit Loops. Okay.
Almost
Yeah.
all the mascots are Kellogg's.
no. Yeah.
So good at
General Mills is
branding.
good.
Yeah, getting those kids. Those like
Wait, is
General
Lucky
Mills is the
Charms-
cinnamons. Oh wait, Lucky Charms might be General Mills, but I think
Yeah.
isn't General Mills owned by Kellogg's? Like, doesn't Kellogg's own all of them anyway?
no.
No,
General
General-
Mills and Kellogg's are separate.
But they
But
each
General
own
Mills is in the hot water too. They're in the hot water as well. They're next on, right after we're done boycotting Kellogg, so we're moving on to General Mills, and then Nestle.
Why? Nestle should
Why?
be
Because
before all
these
of them.
billionaires are like they're saying stupid shit and doing stupid shit. So Nestle, from what I remember, they got rid of this what the fuck is that pizza called? Delissio?
yeah, Delissio.
They got rid of them all. They got rid of lean cuisines, which was cheap meals that people could afford. They got rid of them because it wasn't making profit enough. And then they're like, have chocolates instead. And then they priced up the chocolate.
Oh my god.
You know, the dollar store priced up chocolate. So like last week it was 87 cents for a chocolate bar. Now it's 91 cents.
Oh,
Like, you think I wouldn't notice? I noticed.
Do you remember when it used to be like? I remember going to Dollarama and it was 2 full-size chocolate bars for $1.
for $1.
Yeah,
2 for $1.
right? Like,
Like,
what
oh
the
my
fuck, Dollarama?
I remember
Um,
going to the corner store and spending $1.50 on a chocolate bar. Now they're like $3. I was like, excuse me, what? They're like
I think-
$3. I'm like, no. They're
No.
like, yeah. And I'm like, you take this. Bye. I'm out. Like, I
Yeah.
Okay.
$3.
New favorite mascot, Karl Marx.
Yeah. Oh my god, can
Let's
somebody
take back
make
the
him a
means of
puppet?
production. Come on.
Yeah. Like, so can someone make like a puppet or something like Karl Marx puppet cartoon? That'd be great. Like,
Oh, start like little YouTube social theory for children.
oh my gosh, that'd be so cute. Where like everybody brings like a potluck meal and they all share it and they sing songs about it and like sharing is caring.
See this factory? See this boss? He's not a boss. He's a worker. See this guy? He's also a worker. Guess what? They all own pieces of the company. Crazy.
Yay.
They all work for the
Crazy.
benefit of each other. Amazing. Profit? Who's she? We haven't heard of her. Any profit gets spent amongst the rest of the company.
Yeah, just everybody gets it. Yeah.
Yeah, recycle.
Like after everything's paid for, you give the rest to like shared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, the dreams.
Oh,
So mascots.
Oh, so that.
She's being attacked by bugs again.
No. I have a dehumidifier in my room, and I thought I
And
turned it off before we.
Attacking you? Oh,
No,
sorry.
I was attached to my headset here, and I was like, oh, and I have little T-Rex arms, and I was trying to like reach it. Like,
I miss being a kid because I feel like mascots, like especially for marketing, were a lot more interesting than
so
nowadays.
much fun. Yeah, there's none
Yeah.
now. Like, there's no mascots. Nobody does mascots anymore.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh, he's still around. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I like
Yeah.
that dude. And we all love the Kool-Aid Man.
I don't see him
Oh,
much
yeah.
anymore. I don't like.
No one drinks Kool-Aid anymore.
It's
It's too expensive.
Like
Yeah.
the packets of the juice plus the fucking sugar.
Yeah, I was like, you have to add sugar to Kool-Aid.
You have
You
to do
can't
a cup of sugar. Oh my god.
That's $1.50. Like for a cup of sugar, it's insane.
Like at that point, spend $3, $5 and get like real juice.
Yeah. Or like pop because it has the bubbles.
you can still get no name pop for like 97 cents when it's on sale.
On sale.
Then it raises to like $1.30, not on sale at Walmart. So it's like the 2-liter bottles.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's okay. I like if people are getting fat nowadays, fair. You know what? Drink that soda, eat that crap. That's the only thing you can afford.
And it'll keep you warm in the winter when you can no longer afford heat. You know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
And then
Well, like-
when we're hungry because we can't afford groceries, you'll
Just
be
eat your own fat.
Yeah. You go over to your neighbor's house because they've been like packing on the pounds too. To
Just eat
like,
them.
yeah. Why not?
It's like I find like even ordering out. I ordered Domino's today, had a coupon because they had doing like a fundraiser thing for my son's school, and like it was cheaper than if I decided to like make homemade pizzas. And I was like, I never thought because we picked up, we didn't add the delivery fees and that kind of stuff. So I was like, wow, like buying all the ingredients to make this is actually more pricey now at the grocery store.
Well, yeah, if like you do a bunch of toppings. I made homemade pizza today. So the dough to make pizza dough is like actually really cheap if you already have the flour. Like buying a big bag of flour is expensive, but you already have it.
Yeah.
And already have the eggs. Well, I don't use eggs with my flour, but I'm just saying. Anyway, it's just flour, water, yeast, sugar, salt. That's it.
Yeast went up in price.
Yeah,
I
everything.
haven't bought yeast in like 2 months because I had a big thing of it. So I'm
I
scared
gotta
now.
make my sourdough starter again. I killed it because I got lazy, and now I need to make it again to make up for
intimidate the
yeast.
fuck out of me. I've watched all these TikToks of sourdough stores.
Do they creep you
And
out?
No. Like just they're so intimidating because like you have to do every day, feed it, like divide it.
You only feed it when
Like,
you want to use it.
No,
you're
you have to
supposed
feed it constantly and
Yeah,
drain
you have
it,
to
or
feed
else
it
it goes
constantly.
bad and it'll start to turn to ethanol.
Yeah.
And so you have to
and
smell it so it doesn't smell like alcohol. As soon as it starts smelling like alcohol, it's going bad.
yeah, and like you have to like watch, make sure it stays alive, and like so it has to bubble, and like you have to use bread flour, not all purpose. And I'm like, but I like all purpose. And
You
I was
can
like,
put it in the fridge to like pause it, but that's where
Yeah.
I went wrong. I put it in the fridge to pause it and then forgot about it for a month. You're still
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
feed it once a
You
week.
are once
when
a
it's in
week.
the-
Yeah, yeah.
But no, it's out of my mind. It was behind a
But
door.
like, there's so many recipes you can make with your discard too. That sounds so
Yeah.
nasty, but like, yeah, like you could. There's like Pop-Tarts, all those other things.
You can
but
take the
like,
discard and make a whole other jar of
Yeah,
yeah,
you can
sourdough.
share it with
second-
people. Share it with
It
everybody.
just has to get out of that current jar. It doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
bad. It just means
No.
it's gonna overfill if you leave it in there.
growing. That's why people name them. I love all the names they come up with. They're sourdough mascots. Like
Yes.
they always do like themes, like puns and stuff. Like
Yeah.
oh, there was one Clint Easton. You know, like that.
Yeah, no, it's just
Yeah.
intimidating because like you watch these people and like how like they fuck up and like they're just like, oh, you know, like I should have done bread flour, or oh, I didn't have it in a warm enough spot, so it like now I had to put it near a heater. Like it was just like, oh my God, I don't think I could do this. It would
Yeah,
stress
I
me
have to
out.
do it in my house. Like I haven't started my sourdough yet because it's been too fucking cold, and my house is heated by wood, so like you don't get to pick the temperature or anything else like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it'll just die. I'm like, Kyle, I just
Yeah.
make like put him in the greenhouse and he can have his heat. And like, do I want to have a heater in just for a sourdough starter?
See, that's why one girl that she had to bring the heater in because like her house wasn't warm enough. Like it was warm enough for her to feel comfortable, but not warm
Mhm.
enough for
For
sourdough
the dough
starter.
to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For it
that's
to rise.
summer
Like in the
temperatures.
summer,
Yeah.
when I'm making regular dough, like I notice it rises a lot more in the summer because my kitchen is a lot hotter than in the winter.
Yeah. Dough
Um,
needs comfort, warm comfort, little blankie.
yeah, yeah. So
I got lucky that I just happened to know this wonderful woman, Jane, in California. Her husband works with mine. His name's Topher, but fuck him. I'm talking about Jane. She's an amazing cook. She's like, every time I go there, she cooks everything from scratch and everything. I believe she's Korean, so she, a lot of kimchi and stuff, but she's had this like starter for like 10 years.
Oh,
And so
she's
she
a
grabbed, she
hero.
was
That's a
like,
good
"Do you
one.
want
Yeah.
some?" I was like, "You can bring it across the border." And sure enough, she did. She brought me. So I was like, she's like, "Yeah, no, its mother is like 10 years old." So I feel bad and I haven't told her about it.
Killed her
So
great grandchild.
Yeah.
sorry. Okay.
I can't believe you killed her kid.
That was an accident.
Yeah, you killed her grandbaby.
I was trying to keep my kids alive. I don't know. I should have prioritized better.
That's right. You should have kept something important with it so you would remember.
Like
You guys, those ads have started again. Yeah. So like summer is supposed to be here, so these ads are starting again.
Yeah.
To remember your kids, you put something important back there with it. Like you think your kid would be important enough. No, leave something important.
Okay, so people talk about this all the time and they get mad at the mother and that. I will give you my story. Now I've never like killed my child, but there was one time I almost forgot about him. He was a newborn. Okay, this is Caleb. I think we got out of the hospital like a week ago, like the week after. I am exhausted as a mother. Like, and David's not doing too much better, but like a little bit better. Anyway, we're like, I need to get a booster juice. And David's like, okay. And so he drove me to get booster juice, and I'm getting out of the car. And David gets out of the car, and we didn't think because Caleb is sleeping and the car was quiet. And so we're walking halfway to booster juice, and I'm like, oh my God, Caleb's in the car. And David's like, oh shit. Literally, it slipped our mind like half a second. We obviously didn't kill our kid. We went back and got him, but like, I can see how it happens. Like, if you're so sleep deprived and you just had a baby and that baby's sleeping, you're not thinking.
Yeah, I always look at like how did it happen, because there are stories where people leave their kids in the car and then they're like, "Oh, I forgot," when really that was the plan.
Plan at the beginning, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
if they're
And
stopping in front of a store, like, and went like a whole shopping trip or something, like, I don't know, it's different.
Yeah.
yeah, like I feel like, it's one of those like terrible things. So it's like as stupid as it is, if you have to leave a shoe, you take your shoe off when you get in the car to put it behind you to like remember. I'd rather you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if that's what you need to do. It's such
Yeah.
a terrible, like, cuz in a perfect world, people wouldn't be that sleep deprived taking care of their kids.
No,
Right.
they would have
Uh,
help. Yeah.
So it wouldn't be an issue. Actually, in a perfect world, we wouldn't even have as many cars. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't be an option to leave your kid in the car, so
It wouldn't be as hot,
Yeah.
and remember, every year it's
in
gonna
the
get a little
perfect
hotter.
world. Perfect world. Yeah. See, that's a
Oh
5-year
my God.
plan.
Don't
5
like, okay, my seasonal depression's already gonna start because of this. Like, I can't. I hate summer. I loathe
I know.
it.
I get
You get
so like
seasonal
angry.
depression in the summer?
I do. I get seasonal depression in the summer rather than the winter, because the heat makes me uncomfortable and like cranky. And then I'm stuck with my child all summer, so that pisses me off. It makes me tired and
That's
cranky.
me all year, so I get
Yeah.
it. I get it.
So summer is not my time. I've never liked summer, but it's worse now. It's way
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
So much worse.
Yeah.
It snowed here today. So like yesterday was hot. Snowed today. Hot again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how it was here. Like it was like 2 days ago, it was like plus 14. Today it's like plus only like 1.
Yeah, I was really sad. I'm like, winter's over. I don't know. This winter, I was like, I fucking hate you. It was not, I didn't like it. And then I was like, yeah, we're gonna have spring. I could start all my projects. And now like it's not spring. It's snowing.
We used to get snow all the way to like mid-April. We haven't gotten that much snow. We haven't even had a snow day with school, like at
Yeah,
all.
not a one this year.
I
No
haven't
snow
shoveled.
days.
Okay, like the amount of snow we had, it melted before it even like set, and like it was only like literally that much. I haven't had to shovel. That is crazy to me.
For our listeners out there, we're Canadian.
We're
Yeah.
supposed to be knee-high in snow. It ain't
Riding our
happening.
moose to school in our igloos, like this
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
nope.
Tucking our pet beavers away.
Oh, another mascot.
Okay.
The Coca-Cola polar bear.
Oh, he's so cute. I love him around Christmas with his babies.
I mean, fuck the company Coca-Cola and like all my other companies they own and the billionaires and all their shit.
No, it's the bear that we like.
It's
Yeah.
the bear that we like, and Santa Claus sometimes. I mean, I don't like Santa Claus, but Coca-Cola Santa Claus seems cool, like more laid back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he smokes up once in a while.
Yeah.
The like Coca-Cola bear, like My Little Rocket, reminds me of the Coca-Cola bear. Like Rocket. No, he's sleeping. He doesn't care.
Do you really want to disturb him when he's like good? Like,
No.
Yeah, for the rest of the episode.
But he's a giant Great Pyrenees. He's like bigger than your average Great Pyrenees. So like his head is twice the size. I don't understand. Like he's a fucking freak. He's like half Great Pyrenees, half husky. So none of those dogs are as big as he is. I don't know. But he looks like a corgi, like because his legs are really short compared to his upper body. So like he's like if Clifford the big red dog was a corgi. Like that's what his like overall kind of like look to me is. Like he's giant, but he has like these itty bitty legs.
Little itty bitty legs.
Yeah.
I have a dog story. So, and we're not getting a dog, but on Facebook we were scrolling and like everyone's getting puppies now all of a sudden. And someone put that they had like Rottweiler cross American Bully puppies, and I was like, oh, like I could see myself owning one of those. Like that's the kind of dog I would want. My husband turns around and says, "What about a Pomsky?" That's a Pomeranian Husky.
I know
My
they're so
husband, for
tiny.
my listeners, is 6'3", and he's a big guy, and he has like this goatee that kind of looks like a motorcycle dude. I cannot picture my husband holding a little Pomeranian Husky in his arms any day. I want a tank of a dog, and this dude wants a purse puppy. I'm like, what the hell?
I feel like that's how it is though. Like a lot of little women like big dogs.
Yeah,
You
We
know?
feel safe. Like we're like the same size. Like I have like like that TikTok like guard dog privileges or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like he's my like guard dog privilege. He is so sweet. Like you get to know except for Tadamari. But like one time, like usually to people he's super nice, but one time there are these guys that were coming like aggressively towards me, and I had to hold him back as hard as I could. Like if the harness broke, he would have like got those guys who was yeah. That's
It's
like,
gonna
hold it.
suck when you get older because I've seen videos of like those little old ladies like walking their big dogs that suddenly runs and you just see them go like,
That has happened to me. We were going to the dog park and it was wet and Rocket saw some dogs and I slipped and he held on to the leash and I just went like I like sometimes I would be in the air like it would be like a little hill and then finally like the guys like there were men with like in the dog park and they came to the gate and asked me if I was okay because he like ran to the gate to get in and I was like covered in mud because it was raining. Kyle laughed at me. He didn't help, he didn't
next
help
time
me at
if
all.
someone film it, then it would go viral.
Yeah, that was
No.
in Fort Erie. But yeah, so like we were with the family and Kyle just laughed at me. Well, we're heading toward the gate and people just there embarrassed.
Other mascots. What's the Tie Cats mascot?
TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name's
No, that's
TJ.
the little one. No, that's the little one. The
Big
bigger
one is
tiger's name.
Tie.
I have to go. I have to
Yeah.
I
go.
used to work for the Tie Cats. I should know this.
I should know this. I'm a
Yeah, I
Tie
guess
Cat
you
fan.
guys grew up in Hamilton, but like,
Ty
I
went
Cat.
to
His
the
name's
games.
Ty. His name is Ty.
that's so lame.
And TJ's the little
TC.
tiger that everyone
Okay.
for the juniors.
Okay. And his name is Stripes now. He looks
Yes.
like he's a fucking tiger on meth. Before our mascot
Generation.
growing up was TC. He still is apparently. It says present still. But then there's 2004 present. Okay, so we have the good guy and then we have the meth guy. So there's like the upper class Hamilton and then like methy Hamilton. Like it's fucking ghetto
like,
shit.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
my family.
Okay. Stripes, I think I know.
He's
Wait.
your generation.
Oh my god. Okay. I just searched up Hamilton Ticats mascots, right? And it gave me TC, Stripes, and Pigskin Pete. But then I scrolled a little bit, and the first article that popped up was CBC, which is our Canadian news.
Yeah.
And it said Hamilton Ticats see nothing wrong with new mascot Gropey the Tiger. This came out in 2017.
But look, mine has a picture. Does yours have a picture? I'm
Of
gonna
the orange tiger guy.
hold on. Okay, hold on. I am sharing it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, right. This guy right here. What?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read this article, at least the important parts, for our listeners out there. Hamilton is where we are basically based. Sonia used to grew up here, even though she doesn't live here now, and I moved here when I was 20. Okay, it's set in Hamilton, Ontario. Oh, okay. Wait. I'm looking at the article now. This is why you have to read past headlines. Okay. It's in the comedy section of CBC.
Yeah, CBC comedy.
CBC comedy. So I'm hoping
this was fake.
it is satire because it starts with
it is.
Okay.
Of a
Thank
sexual
fucking
assault.
God.
Yeah.
Why is this the first article that pops up when I search Hamilton Ticats mascot? Because that's what I typed in.
Yeah. So he's called Gropey because of the guy, one of the head guys has sexual harassment charges.
So it's a fun, take on a serious matter. This is why you read past the headlines, because holy shit.
I was like, okay.
That's why I clicked it. I was like, damn, I gotta know what's going on here.
I gotta remember Gropey.
Oh, maybe we don't remember.
I couldn't remember Stripe.
He was always there.
Who is Pigskin Pete?
That's the dude that's always shouting at the games.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And he always starts the wave, and he always starts the Oski wee wee.
The biggest fan ever, number one fan.
But I don't think I think he handed over the crown a couple years ago to a new Pigskin Pete.
Yeah.
So I think it's a new guy now.
It is a new guy. Yeah.
Okay, you guys, since you guys are more Hamiltonian than I am, just for our listeners out there, okay, when I started working for the Ticats, I did tickets and stuff, and I had to learn all the Ticats lore, including their chant that they say.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Okay, say it for our listeners out there.
Oski wee wee, Oski wawa, holy Mackinac, Ticats.
Is it Mackinac? Yeah, I fucked that up.
See,
okay,
I know.
Ticats eat them raw.
Yeah,
I've went to games. I watched the 1999 Grey Cup where they won. I was a big fan. I don't really watch them too much now, but yeah.
The only games I watched were the games I was working. But
no, I grew up watching them. I dragged Sonia to a couple of games too when we were growing up.
So now I'm gonna say, let's start calling dicks Oski wee wees.
Because you eat them raw like that.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's because that's every time I'm like, what is an Oski wee wee, Oski wawa? It sounds racist.
You can Google it.
What does Oski wee wee, Oski wawa mean?
How did this develop?
I think it was that guy.
How did he come up with it? I want to know where this idea originated.
Oh shit! Oh my god, the sound started, and that's the new Pigskin Pete. He's 20.
Well, they got to start young. He has to do this job for the next 70 years.
Oski wee wee chant turns 100.
So maybe it's racist. It might be.
There were two teams in Hamilton, the Tigers and the Wildcats. Okay, hold on.
Which used to be the Bulldogs.
According to the Canadian Football Hall of Fame, the words to
the Belleville Bulldogs actually moved to Hamilton, the hockey team. They used to be the Belleville Bulldogs, and then they came up to Hamilton in 2011, I want to say.
Is that when we had the Hamilton? No, it was even earlier than that when we had Hamilton Bulldogs.
I just remember because I was like, oh my god, they're following me because I had just moved up here. But they're hockey.
Coonskin coat.
Yeah.
So the Mackinac likely refers to the coonskin coat that Pigskin Pete characters of history would sometimes wear. The word whiskey in the original version is most certainly whiskey for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah, sorry. You're the Bulldogs. We were the Bulls. Okay. And our Bulls became part of the Bulldogs in 2015.
But I don't know.
But okay. Sorry, does that explain Oski Wee Wee?
Yeah, so it's whiskey in a container, is my guess.
It's an Oski
No,
Wee
he'd
Wee?
wear it. So he'd wear a coonskin coat, and then so the Mackinac, and then the whiskey. It's Oski Wee Wee. I don't know, whiskey wee. Okay, so there used to be for this is
It's fucking
Oski.
confusing.
Okay, it used to be Oski Wawa Whiskey Wee Wee Holy Mackinac Tigers Teeterma. Now it's Oski Wee Wee Oski Wawa Holy Mackinac Tigers Teeterma. So it's changed. That's
Okay, but even the first time, what did the okay? It still doesn't make sense to me.
it's just what white people say. We're just
No, we don't.
we don't come up with good stuff. Like no.
And what kind of coat was it? Was it a raccoon coat?
Coonskin. No, that's like
What's
a weasel.
coonskin?
I
Weasel?
think it's like a weasel.
Because I
Let me
know
check.
100 years ago what that C word also meant. That's why
Yeah.
I'm asking.
It's a raccoon.
Okay.
And it takes about 30 raccoons to make one coat.
So they're murderers.
Okay, and then you can get them. Raccoon coats sell between $2,000 and $6,000. So if you have like a wildlife problem, I'm helping you survive, guys, in this economy. If you have these guys in your attic, you can make $6,000. Like, I feel like this is good knowledge to have. Like, it's
Yeah, apparently.
solving the city's rodent problem. How many rats does it take to make a coat?
That's our new question. How many rats?
Does it take to make a coat?
Okay,
Google knows.
wait, let's take guesses. I'm gonna
I'm
say
gonna-
200.
I'm gonna say 350.
Okay. All I have is 100 Australian water rats. Pelts of 100.
Okay. Are
It's
they
like
like double the
otter.
size of a regular rat? Because then I'll be right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like there's no option. Apparently, no one has ever made a rat coat.
That's weird. People in New York, you need to start.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure I've seen people wearing rat coats.
My favorite fact is that rats are illegal in Alberta. Like, it's so funny to me. Like you're not even allowed to have pet rats there.
Oh,
They
I
have no
found a
rats.
site.
They don't have no mice. They have none out there. Like, it's
Yeah, they
weird.
have to kill them like right away. They just you're not allowed to pass the border.
So, would you say a rat is the same size as a chinchilla or a squirrel?
Squirrel.
Okay, so to make a coat, it takes 200 and 250 squirrels. A chinchilla coat would be 150 to 300.
That's such a wide range. I
That
guess it
is
just
like
how many fat rats are you having, basically, and
Yeah.
how much it takes to
why it's an animal ethics site, and like, why would you tell me how much? Oh, it's
I
like
think they're
killing
trying to tell
everybody.
you, like, each coat you see, this is how many died, but we're just looking
Oh.
at it as, oh, that's how many we need.
Collection, like how many do I need? Like fucking Cruella DeVille. Like
They're trying to scare us off. We're like, nah, this is good knowledge.
yeah, like this is good to know. We need to know how many. For our, I just sad I don't know how many rats it takes, but I guess
we'll have to do it for science.
How much does it take to make a rug? I need like a new rug.
Okay, like a
rat
bear rug.
Yeah.
Would just be one.
Oh my god, one little rat head.
Wall. It's on my 5-year plan. He's the mascot.
Well, rats are gonna survive the apocalypse. So
I'm learning
might
how
as
to
well
cook
use
with
them.
rat meat. Yeah.
yeah,
Ugh.
put them on a spit like in Shrek, you know. roast them slowly over a fire.
And then there was that movie with Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone where they're underground and they're eating rats. Don't they do it that way too?
Yeah, it's always funny to me. They always end up eating rats. I just don't know if you can cook off all the diseases. You know what I mean?
You can.
How diseased is a rat?
They spread the plague, like the bubonic plague that was spread by rats.
Are gross. Rats have rabies and
now opossums clean.
We don't. Can you
eat ticks? Don't get Lyme disease. You know. So if you see opossums, safe meat in the apocalypse. Rats, save for when you're starving, I guess. You know.
Rats and mice are known to carry many diseases, and you can get them directly of handling, contact with rodent feces, and saliva. Yeah, they are all sorts of able to spread you diseases.
Yeah.
So
char them up real good. Well done. You want a well done rat.
They're fine to eat. They can carry some zoonosis. So people around the world eat them.
Yeah.
Zoonosis are diseases that can spread from animals to humans. So people do eat lots of different animals everywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
there's places that eat bats. There's places that eat. It doesn't matter. Like alligators.
I love gator. Have you tried gator?
No, and I won't.
I count it as a seafood.
Really?
I will try it though. I would try it.
Why would you count it as a seafood? It's a
because it's from the water.
It's swamp water.
It can hang it on land.
Yeah, but I don't eat frog legs either.
Oh, those are good too.
You know what I want to try?
And snails. Yeah, that's snails, man. So good.
No, listen. Okay, I thought that too. I thought, that'd be gross and whatever. But then, apparently they cook it in butter. Straight up. It's
that's slow cooked in butter. Yeah.
It's a texture thing for me. My dad was a big escargot fan. So, of course, I tried because I tried to earn his love so hard. And not for me. I would try gator. Just there's certain things I've tried, calamari and that kind of stuff just to try it. Most things that live in water I'm not a fan of, but I will try the
I'm with you there on that one, but
I've tried lobster, I've tried crab.
Same.
I
don't
fishes.
like lobster.
It's too much work.
Crab. I just buy it on sushi. I don't have to worry about it.
My favorite fact about lobster, crab, and that kind of stuff was that originally it was a poor people food because it was considered a bug.
Yeah.
From the sea. And then rich people got their hands on it and were like, oh, we can market this. So, fucking rich people ruining everything. Galen Weston is a kind of mascot that I don't favor.
No.
He's not that great. Fuck that guy. There's so many. And there used to everywhere you went, there was mascots. Zeddy, the teddy bear from Zellers.
Yes.
Love him. Yeah. And his restaurant, love that one.
And the little ride that they had.
Yeah. I saw one of those for $500. I wanted to buy one, but then I was like, my kids are way too big for this because they're all teenagers now. Again, I'm living my life I have unlimited money. I'm like, I'm buying that wheel, and I didn't.
Just buy it for Caleb. Just use my kid.
Your kid's almost too big for it too.
Yeah, I was literally it was for 3-year-olds.
No, his butt's tiny. He's tall, but his butt's tiny.
Yeah, but the tallness, because it goes all the way around, his legs would scrape when it gets to the bottom before it goes back up.
Just tell him to tuck him in.
Do you remember when Zellers went out of business and they were selling literally everything? They were selling the shelving. They were when I went on the second last day of opening, and everything was 90 to 99% off, including shelving there. They had the fucking wheel for sale, and I was like, I can barely afford the stuff at 90% off. Like, I'm too shit. Like, I really want this, but so whoever got that wheel, good for you. What a steal.
Yeah, good job, guy. Good job.
It's the guy that's selling it for $500.
Yeah.
He's like, this isn't practical.
Yeah, it's like it's been sitting in my house for 10 years. Like, I've done nothing with
My
it.
kids have grown. I don't need this anymore.
Yeah. I try and ride it myself, but as it goes up, it starts go. Like,
Oh, that would be so funny though. If someone like filmed themselves doing that, like it would probably tip. I feel like it would tip. Like it would just
like the counterweight isn't heavy enough.
I need to talk to my phone. TikTok, show me someone riding an adult riding the Zellers wheel. Someone has to have done it, and I want my algorithm to pick it up. I know you're listening, spies.
If you're gonna show me really creepy porn, at least show me the stuff I want. Like,
oh my god.
Like,
Clippy?
Yeah, Clippy
Yeah.
was like the best. The best. We're gonna have a cult, a 5-year plan. Like,
oh man. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any last minute mascots to talk about.
Stephanies, the Stephanies.
The Stephanies?
They're our mascots. Oh, and our the guy.
I don't know what that is.
The clamp.
Yeah, our clamp.
Oh,
Girls'
did
night.
we ever come up with a name for her?
No,
Our-
we didn't.
Our girls' night speculum?
I don't know.
We need to name her.
Okay, let's name her right now because she's our mascot. For those that don't know, we do have a little mascot that Sonia made of a speculum with little googly eyes and eyelashes for girls' night because we like to measure the size of our vaginas, same way guys measure their penises, you know?
Yeah.
Gender equality.
Violent.
I'll just crank it open. See
Oh
how far
my
you
God.
go.
Can we name it Becky the Speculum?
Becky
the Specky.
Becky.
Woo! Okay, so we're
so
in
good
agreement.
with names.
Yes, you are. That's amazing. Oh, that's why you're the writer.
The Becky. This is Becky. I'm writing it down.
Becky the Specky, our speculum mascot. She's always ready to measure you, open you up. Don't worry, she's a little cold at first, but
See how far
you'll
you're
get used to
dilated?
it.
She wants to know.
Yeah. Make sure you don't have cervical cancer. She's useful for all kinds of things. It's all about your health, women.
Yeah. Becky's got your back.
Becky's got your back.
Like front. It's not really.
Yeah. She's got your insides. Like, you know?
Uterus health.
Oh man, we gotta find an animator. If you want to see maybe some Becky the Specky shorts, follow us on our Patreon because that'll help pay for an animator.
Oh my god! And then like you just see like she's like Clippy, but she like bounces on our screen. She, like,
Yeah.
like vaginal facts. Like
Oh my god, that would
yes.
be so good.
Quick, Domri, go start like. Nah.
And your $50 blowjobs from Don.
like, wait, give me $50. I will do whatever.
Whatever. Oh my god. Okay. Great deal here.
Come clean my house.
Like $50.
Too far.
Like the whole thing for $50. 4,000 square feet. Have fun.
She's like, a blowjob's quicker.
Yeah.
I'll show you my tits. Like that's what you get for $50. Come on.
And we're still aiming to get 25 Patreon followers so that we can hire a psychic to come on an episode to tell us our fortunes. And, I feel like that would be hilarious. So, and that's at any tier. I'm just plugging this here. So we have $2 tiers where you get access to our newsletter, transcripts, first to knows, printables, etc. And then we have our $5 tier and up, where you get access to our pre-drinks episodes, which is the episodes we record before we record our original episodes, as well as all the same other bonus content. And you get special Patreon only merch the higher you get. And if you decide to be a $20 VIP Patreon like Stephanie Hurst, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for being our mascot.
Our cheerleader.
Becky the Specky, but no, we appreciate you nonetheless. Then you get your name shout out here. So check it out. Lots of bonus content updated there weekly. And tell your friends. Yeah, I love that we named our mascot on the mascot episode. That's perfect. Do we have anything else that we need to plug or mascots to talk about?
No.
Are we good?
No.
Are we fucking good? Is this done? Make sure to follow us on all our social medias. The weekend before this episode is posted, we were actually at Toronto Comic-Con, where you could have met us. If you did, let us know. As well as future Comic-Cons and other events, as well as we're going to be at Books and Bourbon in Kentucky in October. So make sure to check out that. And Books and Booze, we are finishing up season 2. So listen to those episodes. Let us know what you think. I think we plugged everything. So
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite mascot? Make sure to let us know. You can also answer our questions on Spotify directly, and we'll post them under the episodes on Spotify. So if you do that, then you get to interact with us, as well as we do have a Opinionated Lushes Discord channel.
Yeah,
where you can talk with us directly. We have tons of servers on there and everything going on. Very active. I'll actually leave a link in the description below, but we do post about it on all our socials. And we have a link to it on our website at opinionatedlushes.com. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure. I believed we did, but I was making sure I wasn't making that up, because sometimes I make up memories.
By the time this comes out, for sure.
If it's not there, the link will be in the description. And we post that again on social medias. So follow us, say hi, come interact with us. We ask you questions every week, and just lots of fun. You get to meet lots of fun people that also like us.
Yeah. If you think there's nobody out there, don't worry, there is. You can go say hi.
We promise you're not the only listener.
Yeah, you've just been waiting because you didn't want to be the first loser in there. Don't worry.
Don't worry. It's just us three. We're like, it's so active.
We're having so much fun.
We make other profiles just to make it seem more bumping.
Little bot profiles. Like,
I'm kidding, guys.
or
We
something,
don't
like,
do that.
hacks into my profile to like make me more active. Like,
Yeah, Dawn's a rarity, but she comes in once in a while with a book.
like
review.
yeah, I pop in.
You pop in with a piece of food. You're like, oh, and then you fuck off. You don't
Okay,
comment at all, anything. There's no comments or anything. She's just like, food, bye.
Yeah, we're like, oh, this looks so good, and she's not there to like tell us a
Yeah.
recipe,
Gone.
answer.
Gone.
Fucked off. So thank you everyone for listening, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.